Well, this is the one segment on the show today that we are not eating, but that doesn't mean that this segment is any less delicious. The photography of Brice Perrin beautifully captures our iconic Louisiana landscape and may whet your appetite to pick up a camera yourself. The artist is here to share a little of what you have been working on. Thanks for joining us, Brice.
Thank you for having me this morning.
All right,
it's still morning.
Let's start out with what's big going on right now this season.
Right now, it's senior portraits, and we have spaces available for that. Weddings, we're entering wedding season, so bridal shots, couple shots, engagement shots, weddings. We will travel anywhere if you pay our travel expense.
Of course.
We'll go anywhere you need us to go.
And one thing that I noticed as I was looking through your portfolio is you do have those traditional wedding and portraiture shots,
Sure.
but you seem to have a lot of fun with your clients as well and try and push some interesting images.
I'm a fun person. I think outside of the box a little bit, and I like to get in the mix. So if you're looking for maybe some candid shots, some things like that, some fun shots, give me a call.
All right, we
I'll
were
definitely
just
take
seeing
care
some
of
of those images where obviously it was a girl who maybe was in the band and she had the drum
Right,
with the glitter flying off of the drum. What a great way to commemorate her time in high school. Of course, you are very well known for your nature and landscape photography. You really do capture the areas that we love in Southwest Louisiana, and I was surprised to hear some of your stories about how you get these images.
My slightly, possibly illegal stories of stopping in the middle of the road. That's one of the things I do, and one of the images here in the front, I actually stopped on Big Lake Road one day.
And that's this
one right here, and I saw those birds out there, and I mean, as soon as I stopped, they started getting up, and boom, I had my camera ready to go. Luckily, there was no traffic. I didn't get in any trouble, but, you know, it just shows how the beauty of Southwest Louisiana and all its splendor, you know. This is stuff we see every day, and folks around the country come here to see this, and here I am getting to drive around with a camera in my lap and take a picture.
That's right. It's extraordinary that you do recognize that inspiration and recognize that beauty, and and then of course you have to take your own surroundings into consideration, whether or not you can stop in the middle of the road to capture those. But you do an incredible job of it. The colors, of course, are brilliant. What is the story on this larger piece here? The
story on the large piece right there that's Pintail Drive in the Cameron, the Sabine Wildlife Refuge, and that was early morning over the this past summer. And I went out there and just started walking the boardwalk and saw that image, and I just turned around and I got it. And I got about 3 or 4 shots like that, and it's one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites.
It's absolutely beautiful. You can definitely see that hung in a nice, rich frame hanging on the wall of someone's camp. How can people buy your work?
They can contact me through our website, which is info at perrinstudios.com. You can also call me 337-304-5599 and reach me that way, or through my Facebook page or my website, which is perrinstudios.com.
And we do have that information there on the screen. We're looking at some wildlife photographs here. How difficult is it to shoot wild animals?
It's difficult because you have to have a little patience, but some of these, it's pure luck. You know, I went out where I shot these pelicans. I have several of them, and they would just happen to be there. And they got in a feeding frenzy at one point, and I had pelicans flying all around me, and, I'm standing there with my camera and my 200 millimeter lens just popping shots, and got home and got some great shots out of it.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of luck, and some of it's planning, and I kind of had an idea of when they would be out there, and so.
In a lot of ways, I think that's what photography is all about. A lot of planning, a little bit of luck, a whole lot of science, and definitely an artistic eye. Thank you so much for coming by and sharing yours with us today.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, stay with us. We're going to wrap things up after the break.